Danny Austin, we have just finished wrapping up a podcast recording. We've talked a lot about AI, and you recently went to an agency hackers event called The Robots Are Coming, and I would love to hear a little bit about that event.
Yeah, really great time there. Great vibe, actually. Just before we get onto the meat of what we talked about in the session, really great event, well organised, and the vibe was relaxed, and I was amongst peers, which was really nice. And so it was a number of different sessions throughout the day, jam-packed actually, but lots of different things from marketing-specific content right down to the bare bones technology. People were opening the hoods of some of the tools that they'd built, and there was just a lot of insight in some areas, conclusions and confirmations in other areas, and then lots of great opportunities to speak to other people in the same position as us to say, what are you doing? Are you doing the same things? Yeah, we're all doing the same things. Okay, great. Some confidence there.
That's good. And obviously, there is a sort of consensus to a degree, right? But there's a lot of pressure and a lot of press talking about AI and how things are changing so rapidly and everything's been revolutionized. Where do you think the pressure is coming from? Is it coming from press agencies? What's the push at the moment?
Yeah, as a timeline, I think you're completely right. We've got from the press this challenge that's being thrown out there to say AI is here, we've seen this stuff, we know it's here, and then we've heard that and we said, oh yeah, okay, there's this stuff that we need to do and to look into. And so I think most of the agencies there had engaged in a big chunk of research, and they've looked into it, and I think people with their heads screwed on have started to cherry pick and say, yeah, that was garbage, however this could be really legitimate, really useful. And I think people are starting to sort the good stuff from the bad stuff and make their own way through this journey through into AI.
Cool. And I listened to your AI rules of engagement talk in Ride Shotgun not long ago, and you giving a bit of background on where we are comfortable with AI, where we're learning most at the moment, and what we should be watching out for. So I'd love to know a little bit more about what Ride Shotgun is doing with AI right now.
Yeah, the big takeaway from that session was what we're about to share is going to change and migrate fairly steadily but fairly quickly. So the conversation that we had, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, there are already some minor points on there that have now migrated due to new information that's come out to say, oh, actually now we've got more clarification on the legals, which means that was the thing that was holding us back from implementing XYZ tool. And so I think as much as we've said, right, yeah, we're going to use these tools, but we need to be accountable. And accountability seems like the real name of the game here, to make sure that we're using this as much as we possibly can in all different areas of the business, not just creative, also in finance and some of the organizational elements, but just to make sure that we are being accountable back to ourselves, to make sure I didn't give anything away that I wasn't supposed to, and also that I haven't crossed any borders for, in terms of what the clients accept.
So overall, agency hackers, the robots are coming. Danny Austin, seal of approval?
Yeah, absolutely. Really good.
Wonderful. Cheers, Danny.
Thanks, Stephen.